Although you can't see it, but yeah.
Well, I always remember them being hassle, but they were just so much fun, you didn't care.
They're not too bad in this game, actually. They're, it's essentially an on-rail shooter. It's funny when you use Glowbox though, because there's this little mosquito that carries him, and he's the one that shoots the pellet things.
Lol. I can see how that could be humorous.
This game can be pretty humorous with the way the game is like handled with the characters and whatnot, but at the same time it also brings up the fact that it makes it more like a prequel, because like Rayman's already been created, so it's gonna be pretty crazy compared to 2 and 3. So
Oh yeah.
like Glowbox is understandable because he's Glowbox.
Glowbox has always just been flat out insane.
Yeah. Like Glowbox, I mean, in Rayman 3, he's a kind of calmed down, but still.
Yeah, but then again, he's also getting high on plum juice every 5 minutes, so you don't really notice it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing about Rayman 3. Glowbox is allegedly allergic to plum juice, the iconic fruit in all Rayman games.
What I love about the stages is that sometimes it makes it so you have to bounce your pellets off of the wall to hit like a switch or something, and it really makes you think of where to shoot, which I really like. So I wish 2D platformers were this creative, because there's too many games nowadays that it's so that the level design and whatnot is so generic that like you think, why would they even bother?
Well, you'd say about hitting the pellets in a certain way. That's reminded me of the flak cannon in the Unreal Tournament games.
I've never played those, so I'll take your word for it.
It's a shooter.
Yeah.
If you use the primary fire, it fires multiple shards of molten hot metal, and if you are good enough with it, you can bounce them around corners to defeat other enemies. So that's how that reminded me of that.
How is Rayman 1 like? Because I've never played that.
The level design is so insane it will drive you insane.
Is it the hardest Rayman game?
Yeah, it is. Especially the boss rush at the very end of the game. Where you basically fight every boss.
Boss rush.
Except it's more of a deformed depiction of what you originally fought, and it's only being used for the attacks by the Dark Wizard. Sort of like in what's the game? House of the Dead 2, at the end of it, when you're fighting the I forgot what the boss at the end of that one was called, but anyway, it's like when you're fighting that. Because then it just uses all of the enemies from previous bosses. And it's also got its own attacks on top of that, so yeah. I'm pretty used to this sort of stuff.
It's kind of weird how in like these games there's like what, over 1 million LUMs or something, and you go to like Rayman 2 where there's only like 1,000. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Gotta catch them all. Yes, you can all kill me once you hunt me down at Veronicon if I ever get there. I
I doubt we'll even get people coming to see us. If we do, then awesome, but yeah, I doubt it.
That would be awesome.
Huh?
Especially seeing as I've only got 11 subscribers and I know pretty much who every single one is in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, it's pretty sad.
At least you know your subscribers.
Yeah. But when you know them to the point where they're childhood friends and your cousin, then it's pretty obvious that you have no subscribers, despite your subscriber. Okay. Wow.
You want to subscribe to yourself.
Well, I've actually considered subscribing to myself just to boost up numbers so I would get more people. You can if you make multiple accounts! Yeah, my brother was just shouting to me.
Yeah, let's try and not get interruptions in this.
Yeah.
Oops. We keep dying.
Lol.
I don't know why I keep
Well, you
saying
say
we.
we when it's only you, unless it's referring to the royal we, and then it kind of takes out the fact that it could theoretically be an us.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying we.
Yeah, and I don't remember what I was quoting, but I did quote it. It was some cartoon or something from a while back, but I quoted it. Grab your torch and pitchforks at this place because you get a discount when you mention my name. And obviously we haven't sent a link to anywhere because there's nowhere in the world you can get torches and pitchforks.
Well, the thing is, if people want to see us, they need to know what we look like first. Because I've only shown I showed my face like years back, but I haven't really shown what I look like for the past like year or two. So I don't know. I don't know. I might post a picture in the middle of this, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Just at the hope that your subscribers will see you at BronyCon. By the way, you're also going to get a load of haters at the end of this video because of all the Brony hate.
I don't care because people already know I'm a brony, so I don't care.
Lol.
Like the Ponycoms thing. That was it. That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago. We need to get back to that.
We do.
Well, now you've got your computer back, we can do it again.
Sure. We could do it after we finish this if you want. Maybe.
Or not.
Huh?
Or how about no? Not today, anyway.
Not today, Zerg.
Not today.
Well, anyways, we should be. Oh wow, it's nowhere near the end of this stage.
Wow.
We've done like 3 or 4 levels so far.
Well, I've been attacked by about 6 waves of Terran. But my defences are still standing strong. Although my crystal supplies aren't.
This isn't going to be the only LP I'm going to have the guests in. There's going to be other LPs where I'm going to bring in guests, for either because I'm running out of things to say and I'm nearing the end of the game, or I just feel like bringing people in because, you know, why not?
Because friendship is magic.
Because I know a few people that do it.
Yeah, you know people.
Huh?
You know people.
Well,
I know people as well.
Huh?
I know people as well.
But the person that's the most popular that I watch that does is Carbonamani456. I don't know if you know him or not. Have you heard of him at all?
Nope.
He's mostly a Sonic LPer, but he does a lot of other stuff as well. So I used to just I had way too many Sonic LPs when I started the channel off, and then And then I was just like, you know
Need to get
what?
some more Mario LPs in that case.
Wait, what?
Need more Mario LPs.
I've done Mario. Let's see. I've done Mario 64 and Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah, you need more.
Well, I guess that. Well, I have on C's brain right now. I'm doing a versus race in Mario Wii with Sahil or Paper Lunarian LP, and right now he's uploaded World 1 and 2. So if you want your Mario fix, I think that's the best place to go for now.
Until you get some stuff done.
Yeah, because my next Mario LP, I'm not sure if I'll go to Mario Sunshine next or go to some of the 2D games. I'm not sure.
Well, I must admit, the Mario Party games are actually quite good.
Yeah, they are. I'm probably gonna do them. I'm gonna do them eventually, but I only own 6, and well, my sister's friend let us borrow 8, and I still have it. So.
So you have 8 in your possession at this point of time. Whether it actually belongs to you or not, that is to be decided.
Yeah. But I think I should get the other games first and work my way up. So it won't be like 6, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that. Because that'll be a bit like weird. Again, if you want your Mario Party fix, then go check out Keyblade147's channel, because he's been doing Let's Plays of the games. And he's also a member of C's Brain, so how about that? So, yeah, from this conversation you get to hear a little tease of what's to come, I guess.
Yep.
Keep in mind though that I still have loads of things I want to do before those games, so yeah. If you look at my future LP list, you're gonna go insane, because it's pretty long. I'm just gonna say that.
My future LP list depends on if I ever finish Unreal.
I just started LPing because I was just like, well, I've been watching LPs for the longest time now, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna give this a shot and see how it turns out. And then I just couldn't stop doing it, and it just kind of became a hobby of mine. So I started like 3 or 4 years ago. It's been a long time. And the first LP I did was Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple episodes of that.
Yeah, that's gonna be redone eventually. I don't know. That's not on my main agenda, but it's gonna be redone sooner or later.
Well, yeah, if it was your first one, it was done a couple of years ago, and then the quality's going to be absolutely terrible.
The commentary isn't bad, but I'm still kind of rusty. But then again, you can't really blame me at that point, because like, it's my first LP. I was kind of getting used to how things worked and all.
My first LP was Alien Swarm.
How did that go?
If you watch the first video, watch it in mute.
How long was it?
It was something between 15 minutes to it's still probably going. But that's just how long my videos are anyway, so...
Well,
they're usually about an hour to 2 hours. So.
My videos range from like usually around 20 to 40 minutes at max. With the exception of that Mickey video, but that can be excused because if you see from the title, technically a movie, so. Did you see that at all?
No, I haven't seen a lot of your videos.
Well, essentially, recorded that on April Fool's Day, but I uploaded it a little bit later, and it's basically I recorded myself playing through a really bad Mickey game, and I didn't want it to be an ongoing series, so I just uploaded it into one video and just named it Let's Make Harry Suffer the Movie.
Lol.
Yeah. Oh, we found a secret area of a mosquito. That's interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
So this has sort of died pretty quickly.
Well, we've had a pretty interesting conversation.
Right. Still died.
Yeah. Well, you can't really stop that from happening, to be honest.
Oh yeah, there's not really much topic you can go on. Also,
Yeah.
I'm not playing the game at the same part as you.
It's also
other variable things.
it's also kind of hard seeing because you haven't played the games.
True. I've only seen little bits of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how the game works, and it looks pretty cool. I
Where?
wasn't trying to get my ass over to BronyCon to get the game myself.
Well, I'm probably gonna bring it, so I don't know if we'll finish the game. Well, we probably will, because if you just go through the story, it's actually a really short game. We could go do Back to Origins, but I don't know, maybe. Because I pretty much, like I said, I've pretty much said all I can, and Back to Origins, pretty much, we're doing stages from Origins, and it plays exactly like Legends, so that's why I brought in guests, because, yeah, I've said pretty much everything. You just keep the commentary fresh, you know?
I know, right? All the ums and mm-hms and the, yeah, cool, sounds right, yeah. And the, yes, I'm definitely listening. No, I am actually listening, I'm just, trying to build up an army with virtually nothing because I spent all my time on infrastructure in this game. Which isn't a bad thing, it's just I take too long with the infrastructure and not long enough on the military, which usually ends up in me getting killed. But I found a very good method by myself because no one tells me anything. Defending my base, and nothing's even gotten close to the entrance ramp. So that tells you how this one's going.
And we've also gotten into our second mosquito level in this world. I believe, well, the thing I don't like in Rayman Origins is that you go through the game once, and then you go to the final world, you do one level there, and then it's just like, oh, you need to go back to all the previous worlds and save these creatures or something, then you can open the rest of the last world. And it's just like,
why
what?
couldn't I do that earlier?
Better yet, why don't they just include the secondary levels in the original worlds?
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
They did it a lot better in Legends, where you can just go through the worlds once and then you beat the game. That's how it should be.
That's how every other game in history's been. Well, except one or two, but
Yeah.
they don't count. They're dead to me. Wait, what? They can go die in fire, those games.
Yeah. So I'm fine with having extra content, but that's the wrong way to do it.
Exactly.
Oh great.
And another wrong way of doing it is DLC.
some companies do it right, like, sometimes, well, from what Nintendo have released, they've done it.
Hunt down a good example of DLC done right, why don't you? I'll be waiting all life.
Well, one good way of doing DLC was Sonic Lost World, because they released a few DLC packs for that game, and they weren't made like they're not part of the disc. They were made after they finished it, so and they're also free, so.
Sure.
But
yeah, I can see what you mean, DLC done right in that scenario.
Yeah, and with Nintendo, with what they've done is that they just include extra, like, New Super Luigi U. That was like kind of a completely new game, but it's also like a new DLC pack, I guess you could say. I don't know.
It's a new game, but with that game, what was the point in getting the original game? Because that's there as well.
Well, there's two ways you can get it. You can buy a New Super Mario Bros. U and then download it, or you can buy a copy, like digital. I don't know, was it a digital or whatever?
Digital download, is it?
Huh?
Digital download are you looking for?
Actually, no. What would you call a disc version?
Physical copy.
I guess, whatever. So you can download it if you have a Mario U, but if you don't, or you just want a physical copy, then you can. So you have two ways to get it. Anyways, that's the end of that stage.
Cool. Slowly making our way through the world.
We're almost done because I only have a chase level and a boss. And I'm gonna be raging a bit because I really dislike this boss fight. Who's Skyping it, by the way?
Don't know.
Because I keep getting sound effects.
Oh, sorry.
No, like, it's coming from me.
Oh. It's probably the other chat, you know.
Maybe. But anyway.
Probably Scene's brain, actually.
Huh?
It's probably Steve's brain.
Probably. But we're in a chase level where basically you're chasing like a treasure chest. And,
I've seen those. Those look really, really difficult.
They can be, but if you know what you're doing and you're good with platformers, then they shouldn't be a problem. It's pretty much trial and error. Because in this game, you get teensies from doing these levels. In Origins, you get skull teeth, where basically these are secret levels you get from getting a certain amount of Electoons, and when you do, you go through these levels and you get skull teeth, and when you get all of those, you get a secret Land of the Living Dead level. And that extra, it's only one level, but that one level is freaking insane. I've only been in it once.
Well, seems tricky.
In this game, for getting a certain amount of teensies, you get a world. Well, you guys have seen it, but anyways, you get a world that's purely music-based levels.
Cool.
It's a nice little treat.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's a Living Dead Party, I think it's called. I'm just trying hardest not to die here.
We have a truly thrilling commentary here. So exciting, full of so much conversation, interesting points, that sort of stuff.
It kind of is, but it's died out.
Yeah, it's died out, interesting points sort of stuff. Wait,
yeah.
Are we talking about the video that we're making? Only here on Scene's Brain and Keygaming.
Well, this is not going on C's brain, but
Oh, same sort of place.
yeah. I generally just like people referring to me as either Harry or SMSL, because if you just kept, or if you say Super Mario Sonic Lover all the time, it kind of...
It kills it.
Yeah, and it just gets annoying, you know. So it's really long as it is. That key gaming, that's easy because that's pretty short.
Yeah.
And I keep dying. We're gonna do this. I'm actually surprised they brought these back though, because you don't really get much outside of teensies in these levels, so I don't know. It's a nice feature, but it's kind of random at the same time. So they were a major part of Origins if you went for 100%. One thing that I brought up in the previous world actually is that in Origins, in each world you save a fairy creature, and then they'll give you a new ability. They don't actually do that in Legends, which is kind of a letdown, but at the same time, they enhance the level design greatly to make the level design itself like really unique, I guess. So if they do make a third Origins game to make it a trilogy, I think they should bring that back where you get more abilities as you go on, but I don't know. Speaking of that, they also brought back all the abilities from Origins, so all those things you could do by the end of Origins you can do at the start of Legends, so that's good. And now we're doing the boss I really don't like at all, because okay, well the first bit isn't too bad, but when you're floating in the air, it just gets obnoxious. And Origins boss fights don't have lives, so I mean save points. So every time you die, you're back to the very beginning. And it's very easy to die in this fight. Whoa. And I just got squished, wow. Ugh. And all commentary died.
Yep. Because I'm focusing on shooting down the Terran spy drones.
And I'm trying not to die.
Yep.
This isn't really a hard boss, it's just really... I don't like Origins boss fights in general. They're not awful, but they could have been a lot better. They improved boss fights a lot in Legends, which I'm thankful for, but still. This is the bit I really don't like, because when I first played Origins, I got stuck in this fight for the longest time, and essentially, they don't tell you to do this at all, but you just let this bird thing like go around in a circle, and then you pull on the tail. Like, I don't get how you're supposed to know that at all.
Well, I won.
And that's the end of the boss fight.
Cool. So I won my game of StarCraft as you finished your boss.
Awesome. And we got a gold, and I got a gold medal, so Yeah, how about that? I'm not
Have I ranked up? Nope, I've only gone halfway. See, the thing is, I was at normal difficulty, but then I stopped playing for a while and I got a serious lose streak, and now I'm playing against a very easy AI.
I don't know if the getting golden trophies does anything aside from bragging rights, but I don't know. I mean, if you want all the characters, you're gonna need a lot of lums, so because like the last character you unlock needs like 1,000,000 lums or something. I only have like a quarter of that. So yeah, I'm not gonna get that for a while.
I'm just gonna sit back and chill as my SCVs collect 12 crystals, because I know for a fact that the AI won't attack.
I'm just doing lucky tickets and then finishing off this episode because we're done with the world. I'm just doing these tickets I've got. Do you know about the lucky tickets at all?
Yeah, they're these sort of scratch cards that you get that give you bonus things like lungs.
Pretty much. There's 4 things you can get. You can get a creature, a Teen City Lums, or Back to Origins paintings. And let's see. Well, let's see if I've got all the stages for the next world first off. And yes, I have. So that's all good. So, with that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the Desert of Dijirodoos.
Sounds like the Desert of the Chimeras. Except not as evil.
Huh?
Except not as evil.
No, it's actually a lot more peaceful. It's
more peaceful with less lava and death and pain and misery and suffering and dying.
It's not even. It doesn't even have lava in it, or even hot sand or whatever. It's essentially. It's more like
a Sonic 06's quicksand.
Huh?
As long as it doesn't have Sonic 06's quicksand.
No. But essentially, it just has like it's basically a music level inside of a desert.
That reminds me of the music level in the clouds.
What's that?
Rayman 1.
I haven't played that game, so.
Yeah, what it essentially is there's everything in the clouds is sort of musical instruments like double basses, cellos, violins, air guitars. Don't even go there. Anyway. Yes, air guitars. Invisible guitars that are basically the emphasis of pretending to play a guitar.
I'm probably gonna split this episode into 2 parts because it's almost an hour, and
Yep.
And anyways, we're kind of just rambling now. So, with that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And stay tuned for the next world where I'm gonna have another guest, and that's gonna be interesting because well, for one thing, he's played both this and Origins, so that'll be interesting to see what he has to say about this. So, do you want to sign off or plug anything?
Yes, if you have any credit card details and are about to commit suicide, please give them to us so we can go to BronyCon. And also, this has been keygaming. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and I've been Super Mario Sonic Lover, and I'll see you guys next time, so peace out.
See ya.